Warning, the following content is controversial and might be disturbing for some audience. Your discretion is advised. This is a Joe Grasser production for the Wired Up TV team.
How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. I hope you guys got your hands on the steering wheel and keep your eyes on the Rizzo. Do your thing, guys. So, as you guys can see, this video is something interesting that the homie Joe Grasser brought up, and it's something that honestly people are always asking, and I'm always asking myself too. This gentleman here in these two pictures on the left. Okay, you see that gentleman that's right there with Pac? A lot of people think it is his double, and that's the man that was in Vegas. Okay, if you look at the picture on the right, that does not look like Pac. I mean, it kind of does. It can pass as Pac, you know what I'm saying? Like in an actor's kind of formal way, but it doesn't look like, Mr. Machiavelli. You know what I mean? Pac had a distinct look. But yeah, these two gentlemen, the one on the top and the one on the bottom. The one on the top is something very interesting, guys. He looks a lot like Pac, and a lot of people say this is actually Devin Clark, which we have not gotten 100% proof of that. But that is a theory out there, okay? And then the guy on the bottom is somebody that I always wanted answers about. Who's this gentleman? What does he do? Or whatever. And I'm asking you guys if you guys know anything about this gentleman in the bottom, right here, then please just let us know, man, because he looks a lot like Tupac, given he has a different fade of skin color, but he looks a lot like Pac. Now the guy on the top, this gentleman, looks a lot more like Pac, and honestly, I've done my research, spoken to certain people, and asked, of course, asked my questions and stuff like that. And it honestly, I've gotten different response. All right. I've asked, if they know who that gentleman is. Most people have always told me no. We don't know who that is. To us, it looks like it might be a fan, somebody that might have just ran up on Tupac and said, "Hey, homie, let me take a picture," and got Pac, a good moment of his life or whatever. And then other people that I've spoken to have, gave me different stories that, yeah, he was around Pac a lot in the early, part of his career, but never brought him around death row. And maybe that was for a reason. Maybe it's because Pac knew what's up. You have to remember when Pac, this is out there. This is in plenty, of interviews out there. People, when Pac was in the Senate death row, he asked people, "What do you think about that?" And most people said, "Don't do it. Don't do it. You're signing your soul away to the devil in the red suit. Suge Knight." So most people said, "Don't do it." And so Pac asked that a lot, and it's a possibility because Pac was very he was very smart, very militant. Everything was a plan to him. Everything was strategic. You know what I'm saying? He was just smart like that. He was very cerebral. You know what I mean? And it could have been that he didn't bring him around death row for a reason. Okay, for reasons is, look, if this happens, I got plan A. But if this happens, I got plan B. But then if this happens, I got plan C. Pac heard the rumors. Then when you know what I mean, Pac heard the rumors. Everybody knew what's up with Suge, who his people were, because Pac had met Suge, Snoop, Dre, and Death Row prior to even going to prison, prior to even signing with them, prior to all that. He dropped some songs and got paid by them. He even said it. He said he sold, he gave him a song for a movie, and they didn't even use the song, but it's the most he's ever got paid for one song ever. So, Pac knew his reputation. He knew what he was all about. And Suge was trying to get him signed even before the whole prison stuff, but Pac didn't need him at the time. Pac was doing his own thing. With Interscope, he was doing his own stuff. He was doing good. But, sometimes when you get caught in the bind, you got to do what you got to do. And, if you think Tupac didn't have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then you're sadly mistaken and you did not know Tupac Amaru Shakur, the man, the person. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what this is about. Because when you're in a situation like that, I heard an interview, just recently on another channel, that this gentleman was talking about Pac, that they ran into Tupac in the In and Out, that was kind of, on the way to Vegas, right? And this gentleman said Pac looked very lethargic, very paranoid. He said this word a lot, paranoid. So, and he said like he knew something was gonna happen. All right, he said he knew something was gonna happen. And this interview is out there. You can listen to it. It's the guy. He was in a football team for a Long Beach football team, and they had an incident at In and Out, where Pac kind of tripped on them. They had their words or whatever. But he said Pac was very paranoid. He was acting kind of different from what they expected him to be. You know what I'm saying? They expected him to give black people love. He was from the ghetto. He's been in and out of trouble, so they thought he was an equal. And Pac was acting very paranoid and different, like he knew something was gonna happen. So, Pac looks different in some of these pictures, man. And, definitely Pac seemed like he knew something was going to happen. But, I want to know what you guys think about those two guys and who are they. Let me know, guys, in the comments. Email us. You know where to email us. WiredUpTV for you at gmail.com. WIRED, the number 4, the letter U, T, period V at gmail.com. And the email will be down the link in the description. And let your boy know. I will drop another video later on. In the morning it'll be dropped. On something else, guys. But this is something I wanted to talk about. Something very interesting. You know what I'm saying? And give you guys some homework or something to do for when you're bored or whatever. But y'all let me know what's up, man. Keep your head up. I love those who love me. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the BS. Don't believe the phonies. Keep it with the real. And keep it on Wired Up TV and stay 100. And in the words from Smoking from Friday, peace out. Peace out, y'all. Peace.